Hi everybody, and welcome to the first full week of 2020. We are January 5th through January 11th, 2020, and I will be doing an oracle card and a crystal card reading. We do have a full moon on January 10th, so I think what I'm going to do this week is sort of the first half of a spread that I have on Etsy. There's a new moon, full moon insight reading that I do. And I'll put a link to that below. But today we will do the card, we'll draw the card for the full moon portion of that, and then on the 24th, when we have the January new moon, we'll revisit this same spread and do the new moon from the same deck. So that is my plan. I will leave myself a note so I don't forget to do that on the new moon, but we will draw for the full moon energy this time. But we will start with the crystal card, and this week I'm going to use the Healing Crystals card deck number 1. And this is just a crystal that has the most supportive energy for the most people during this period of time. So again, we're in January 5th to 11th. Okay. So the one that comes out is apophyllite, and apophyllite is kind of it's a clear crystal with an interesting kind of structure to it. Almost looks like clear quartz, but then when you look in it, it's more cubically structured, so you can tell the difference. Super high vibration, super connected to the upper chakras, really good for communication and bringing in that kind of spiritual communication that we've been talking about, that heart-centered communication where you kind of bring it in through your intuition and filter it out through your heart through loving kindness. Fantastic for that kind of communication. So the 3 keywords on this card are spiritual connection, intuition, and visions. It connects most strongly with the crown and third eye chakras. So there is your apophyllite. And if you don't have apophyllite, you can work with it just through intention, through this video, through any pictures you see on the internet. You can also use other clear crystals this week if you have those, like clear quartz. So the mantra or affirmation you can use for this week is, I trust my intuition and divine knowledge. I trust my intuition and divine knowledge. So still in that same vein that we've been talking about for quite a while, and that has been coming up for those of you who get private readings, this has been coming up quite frequently, as you know. I think this year is all about just trusting ourselves and trusting our innate intuition and knowing that the information that we get is true and accurate and acting on that in the way that is most beneficial for us. So still in that same vein. And then again, this will be for the entire week of January 5th through 11th, but really focusing on the full moon energy on the 10th, since it is our first full moon of the year. And full moons are generally great for release work, so if we have anything left from the previous year that we just don't want to carry forward or that we feel is not serving us anymore, even just stagnation, it doesn't have to be anything huge or, really glaring to let go of. It can just be a feeling like stagnation that you want to let go of. That's fine too. So this will be what we are letting go of, what we need to release as a collective so that we can get more into that high vibration energy. So the card that pops out is Traveling Lightly, which is super interesting because traveling lightly is all about releasing baggage, which is what I was just talking about. If there's anything that you want to leave behind, anything you don't want to carry forward with you, even if it's not something specific like a job or a relationship that you need to let go of, even if it is just a feeling like stagnation or not being completely in your creativity or not using a gift you feel you've been given, anything like that, anything that's just a feeling that keeps kind of jabbing at you that you know you're supposed to be doing something with, it's time to let go of those things. So traveling lightly is all about letting go, and it's pretty hilarious. The graphic on there is just a trash bin and this, dump anything you don't need so that you can move forward, and you have the arrow symbolism there. It's about simplifying your life, but it is more about, in this instance, letting go of what doesn't serve you and what isn't bringing you joy and what isn't bringing you happiness. You don't need it anymore, so just let go of it so that you can travel more lightly into that higher vibration, into what is going to please you and into what is going to bring you joy. So that is our energy for this week. We will revisit this reading on January 24th to see what we're bringing in for the new moon. So remember to tune back in then. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please click the subscribe button. There is also a bell button you can click so that you will be notified when I release a video each week. Have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.